Yeah. This is a true story about my life. I never shared this side of me before. But I realized the more you get older, the more you release, the more you start to heal. Yeah. Growing up as a child was whooped and abused, watching mommy taking all those beatings with her body bruised. All through school I used to clown and watch my friends laugh. Social workers showing up to take me out of class, asking questions about my body, wanna see the scars. Almost wardens of the state, but Papa beat the charge. DCFS showing up and knocking at the door. At times we had it rough, others were good, but times were really poor. Getting kicked out on the streets, I ran away from home, trying to find my way in the crew where I was scared and all alone. At 17 I hit the booth and fell in love with rap, and on no other way to express myself and spit truth on the track. Knowing good and well the Lord, he had a plan for me. At times I couldn't see death in my way, he had his hands on me. Just thinking back, reminiscing about my childhood past. If it wasn't for his saving grace, I wouldn't last. I survived through the storm and made it through the night. If you just hold on, one day you'll see the light. Ain't nobody understand or feel my pain. Through the cloudy skies, the sun shines through the rain. At 24, I was a fool and caught my first case. Was stuck behind the backseat of a squawk, I'm feeling out of place. Thinking to myself, my life is like a living hell. Process in the county, taking mugshots on my way to jail. Start to spiral down, that's when I see my life flash. Trapped behind the wheel, but God, he saved me from a fatal crash. Some may wonder why I crashed and what I do this for, but chosen for a purpose in the trenches, reaching to the post. Cause where I'm from, all they rap about is guns and drills. Selling out they so and quick to murder for a record deal. That seen the worst of the worst, I'm stuck off in that trap. No matter how broken you are, the Lord can bring you back. Just give it to him, all your burdens, learn to cash your cares. Cause he wants to see you prosper through these life affairs. No matter what you're going through, he sees the pain, working everything out for your good throughout the storms and rain. I survived through the storm and made it through the night. If you just hold on, one day you'll see the light. Ain't nobody understand or feel my pain. Through the cloudy skies, the sun shines through the rain. Living with the guilt and shame, feeling it was my fault, suppressing all the fears that lie within through life what I was taught. That's when the drugs and alcohol came in place of you pretending on the outside, but within I wasn't being true. And all the women in the past only scarred my heart, left me feeling lonely in depression, trapped up in the dark. That serpent's really subtle, full of tricks and schemes to tour and block your vision from your purpose to avoid your dreams. This is my story full of triumph, how I've overcome it. May not reach the hearts of many scorn, but it'll get to some. 2020, seeing clearly through the world's disguise. It was only by his grace and love that I survived. I survived through the storm and made it through the night. If you just hold on, one day you'll see the